Good morning, YouTube. It's me, all the way, George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Talk, coming to you live on YouTube. As you know, Monday I did a live stream on my Muscle Talk Monday. That was episode 52, if you remember it. That as I was saying, that the Rising Phoenix show should be more inclusive to other competitors. But this is a mystery. It's in my head. I've been just bouncing around my head for quite some time. Someone was missing from that show, and most definitely somebody should have the right to be at that show. And that was the 2021 Miss International winners. You know, the Miss International was created as a pro qualifier for female bodybuilders. There's been quite a few women who won that show and went on to compete and have a great career as bodybuilders. Ona Hippick from Romania, my good friend Miss T.S. Williams, Susanna Jacobs, and most recently there was also Patty Henson. Then most recently, who just won the show. It's just in Chicago. As you know, Chicago was in Atlanta, as you know, because of the what's going on, and the city of Illinois is not having any major shows right now, so they moved to Atlanta. And a lady who competed at the show won the Miss International. And that is one Miss Sandra Herwins. And Miss Herwins been competing for quite some time. And this was a great opportunity for a woman herself, like herself, to earn the opportunity to compete as a pro. Now she was in the women's amateur division in middleweight, and she was one of two competitors at the show. And she was able to earn a spot in the overalls, and also she earned her pro card at the show. It was competition between her and three other ladies. One Miss Erica, I think her name is Harding now. She's from Slovenia, and one lady by the name of Diana Webb. And usually when you have shows like this, you usually go by usually the top three women is usually either heavyweight or middleweight that wins. And Miss Webb, she's a lightweight. She can look more. I think if she um, starts competing, I think I see her competing as a physique competitor. And both impressive women, and great bodies overall. But really, the win went to Miss Herwin. Miss Herwins, and she deserved that win. She came in, I think, just a little bit better condition than her earlier competitors. I mean, I felt, also she has some of the aesthetics of a true bodybuilder. I think, she. This is one thing is that the really the person that was supposed to be, some people say was supposed to be the women's strength Miss International champion was Erica, but Erica to me didn't really come in great condition. And this is a great opportunity for this lady. Now she earned her pro card, and now she is now a IB pro. But the thing is in the ring strength, it's the Rising Phoenix, the Miss International has automatic bye to compete at the Rising Phoenix. Big question: what happened to Miss Herwin? Now, as I was doing some research, I found out she's been competing for quite some time. Back in 2018, she competed as a physique competitor in I think it was class B or C at the nationals championship at the national championships. And that same year, she was competing. Also, three ladies that two of them I did an interview with, and one lady I'm very fond of, competed at that same show. And that was Miss Jada Bavely, Miss Andrea Shaw, and Miss Tracy Rugged. And I didn't know this. It was surprising. And I wish Jada and Tracy told me about they competed at the same show in our interviews. But my guess I should have asked it. They didn't slip their minds. But then she competed, about a couple years later at the Orlando Olympia amateur show, and that was like last year. And she didn't do too well, but she was there. She competed. She looked in great condition. You know how it is with the amateurs. You always gotta, there's always some work to do. And also, this is what I found out about Miss Herwins. She's also a personal trainer out of Riverside, California. And I found this site. And I'm certain it's her because this is a name that's not too common. So I sent her an email, and I'm hoping she responds to my email because I'd love to talk to her. I'm hoping we can ask questions. What she's her future gonna be? She's still gonna compete. And the big question is why? Why didn't she get her shot at the Rising Phoenix? As you know, I talked to some other ladies that you had to put in the application for it. Since the Rising Phoenix is invitational, you had to put in invitation by a little before the spring, which is might be 3 or 4 months before the contest officially started. That's you have to put in your acceptance or your invitation for acceptance. You know, But when you become the Miss International, you're in automatically, no questions asked. And since the Miss International was created, almost every woman who earned their pro card have competed. This is the first time this year she hadn't competed. So the question is why she wasn't there. Was it financial reasons, travel issues? What is it? Because I really want to know. Because I think she's a great lady. I think she reminds me of one of my favorite ladies that is uh, Tisha Thomas of Tiger Street. I think she has that look to her. I mean, it's so familiar to me, and I think she's a beautiful lady. I have a lot of respect for black female bodybuilders. Black women, like I said before, they have to work just as twice as hard than many of their female competitors because of society ideals. Not it's more of their over their complexion than their content. But like I said, I'm hoping that she responds to my email. I hope it's her because I feel like that is her. I hope she responds to my email. I would love to interview her, ask her questions, what she's gonna do after this. We will see her come back next year. Is she, like now, the thing with earning a pro card is expensive. And maybe she's trying to build up enough money, maybe come back next year and do another show. And maybe I hope she does well. But this show was a show where she really showed up and showed out. So I'm hoping Miss Herwins get my email, respond, and we can chop it up on my live stream, or just do a regular interview like I usually do sometimes. But I like to do on my Muscle Talk Mondays because I'm going to run out of a lot of topics to talk about the next few months with no shows. But like I said, I really like any of you who follow my channel, who's in the Riverside area in California, who know Miss Herwins, leave a comment, reach out to her, tell her that I'm trying to look for her. I really want to talk to her and get her thoughts of sport of bodybuilding or just her reasons to be in this part of the sport, which is a very tough sport for females, very expensive, and they don't get as much respect as their male counterparts. So I'm hoping that the email I send her, she responds. I know she probably get dozens of emails from people, but this one, I hope she pay attention to. This is your man all the way, George Page, aka the Emperor of Female Body Talk. Don't like, subscribe, don't subscribe. I'm out.